I know it's a perfect day, and we want to play hooky the rest of the day out here in this beautiful weather. We earned it over the last couple weeks with the cold and the rain, and I'm not sure what happened to spring, but we're going to thank God for a beautiful day like today in one of our city's greatest neighborhoods, right here in Linden. We are. It is a joy. It is a joy to be here, and I am just so grateful to the entire team and the entire community for coming together and supporting this. So I want to thank. I'm a little biased, I know, but I do think the staff at the Columbus Recreation and Parks Department are the best in America. And I know our kids, our families, think so too. So I want to thank the entire team. To Councilmember Remy, mayors can propose whatever they want, but there are appropriators in the hall. And to Councilmember Remy and to Finance Chair Bankston, and to President Harden, and to all of their colleagues, and the Chair of our Recreation and Parks Committee, Nancy Day Ackower. Give it up for Councilmember Day Ackower. So, welcome to the transformation of Maloney Park. Columbus is a city on the rise, and we're committed to growing with purpose, where every resident has access to quality parks and green spaces. Check this out. It's a good day. It's a good day. Every park counts. No matter what your zip code, you deserve safe, vibrant public spaces that promote health, spark connection, and reflect neighborhood pride. Maloney Park is a critical investment in Linden. 25 acres of renewed space designed for families, youth, and seniors to enjoy. From inclusive playgrounds and fitness areas to gathering spaces and walking trails, this is a park for everyone, and a park that reflects the voice of the community. We are proud to invest in the infrastructure that supports our neighborhoods and builds a stronger Columbus for future generations. Now I'm going to share some numbers. And numbers are important because they recognize our commitment and our investment. But what's far more than numbers is people. And that's what recreation and parks in this city is all about, the people we serve, the people of Linden and the people of this great city. But think about this for just a moment. This investment and unveiling today is in connection with huge amount of investments in the One Linden Plan. The One Linden Plan was put together by the people of Linden. City Hall didn't drop in and say, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to invest in, this is how we're going to do it. We told the community, you tell us what you need. You tell us what your priorities are, and we will invest in you and work in partnership with you. $154 million has already been invested into the One Linden Plan, because we told the people of Linden, if you're going to dedicate this amount of time and energy into putting together a plan, it's not going to be something that sits on the shelf. We're going to act, we're going to invest, and we're going to continue to lift up one of our city's greatest neighborhoods, because we know the future of Linden is brighter than ever before. This investment, though, today happened because the people of Columbus said yes. They raised their hand. They chose to invest in themselves with previous bond issues. And I'm going to take this opportunity to remind everybody there's going to be a bond package on the ballot this fall. This fall. So if you're not registered, get registered. If you need to update your registration, do that. I know this isn't a political event, but I'm the mayor and can say whatever I want. And I'm going to encourage you all to come out and support that. We have an opportunity to make the biggest investment in housing in our city's history, $500 million. We've got $250 million set aside for recreation and parks to make sure that everybody in every neighborhood has access to parks like this. $250 million for safety and health. Safety and health has never been more important. And in our public utilities, $500 million as well. I think roads and trails and sidewalks are important, don't you? How about $400 million for the Department of Public Service? Now, we get to do all this without raising taxes, because we use a quarter of every dollar of income tax revenue put in the SIT fund for debt service. We've been doing this. The city hasn't levied a property tax since 1956. So this is a great way for us to invest in ourselves, create jobs, because we paid people to do this. And they're paying income tax that funds our cops and our firefighters, our recreation and park staff all over the city. This is a win-win-win. And so I encourage everybody to get educated, share information with your neighbors, and come out in record numbers to support the bond package this fall. All right, I'm getting off the soapbox. This is a critical time for our city, a critical time for us to be able to lift up and invest in each other in the future of this city. But we couldn't do this without great partners. It's my honor to introduce Councilmember Emmanuel Reamy.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. I feel like it's a new day here with this new weather after such a wet May. I do want to recognize my colleague, the mayor did already, but certainly couldn't do all of this work with Recs and Parks without the chair, Nancy Day-Ackauer. You know, parks do more than provide recreation. They build community. And Maloney Park is a shining example. We know we have to provide our families, our youth and our families with an investment like this now more than ever as they seek to get out in the summer, enjoy the weather, do things that are not just down our streets, but provide great recreation here in a park like this. But this is more than a renovation. It's reimagining of what a park can be for a neighborhood. A place to gather in a shelter like this, a place to connect, and a place to thrive. So whether it's playing on one of the swings or taking a walk on this path or sharing a meal here under this shelter, these everyday moments are what bring people together. And this park reflects our city's commitment to equity and opportunity, investments that turn neighborhoods into communities. You know, the mayor mentioned our One Linden plan, and every week that I'm here in my district, you know, getting involved with different organizations and people that make that investment back into this community, it is nothing short of amazing. I was at the Leadership Linden graduation celebration last week, and watching those capstone projects and what they have envisioned for this community, very viable opportunities that could continue to further the One Linden plan. You know, we have Ralph Carter here with We Are Linden that are very dedicated to providing our youth opportunities in this community, providing employment opportunities, things that are so desperately needed with our community. We have St. Stephen's here. All of you all that came out, thank you. This is a community hub. You know, there's so many things that are activated over all year round that we see here that involve Maloney Park and certainly all of our great partners. And the investment in this, in the Linden Green Line, which will transform this area, we do need those voted bond packages passed. So, you know, there's a common theme here, but we certainly are not falling short in this neighborhood. And we will continue to double down to make sure that this is the great neighborhood that it deserves to be for our community. So thank you very much for coming out. It's a great day to celebrate, and I look forward to cutting the ribbon and sharing this park with all of you all. So without further ado, it's an honor to introduce someone that has been a champion for this work from day one, the Recs and Parks Director, Bernita Reese.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Mayor Ginther, Councilmember Remy, and I would be remiss if I didn't once again, Councilmember Day-Ackauer, for being here on today. And to each of you, all the residents of Linden and the children that are with us on today, you know, it's all about vision. And it's the vision that we have, not just within this community, but throughout the city. And that is to create green spaces, build parks, create playgrounds that not only children can play on, but adults can bring their children to enjoy the facility. You got an outdoor fitness area over here. How awesome is it that everybody as a family can come, take part, be in it, enjoy it, and love it all the way to the end? But I say that because this is your community. It's our community. I'm not here every day. It's up to you all and all of us to make sure as we create these spaces that they're well taken care of. So when you see someone graffitiing, bring a little wash pad for them to clean it up. When you see someone littering, give them a bag and a glove so they can pick it up. When you see someone out here just fighting, Give them some box gloves and send them over to the rec center so they can fight it up. We got to make sure we're taking care of everything that we build in this city. You know, this space has been transformed based on what we heard from through 311 requests. Not only was it through the 311 request, but it was the One Linden plan as well. We're proud to deliver a space that supports play, health, reflection, and connection for the Linden community and beyond. At this time, I'd like to ask Amber Broaddus, who is the Chief Executive Officer of J.C. Broaddus Center for Youth Advocacy, to share how this park is critical to this community. Thank you.
Hi, Linden. Hi. I am Amber Broaddus, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of the J.C. Broaddus Center for Youth Advocacy. And thank you, Director Reese. Appreciate you. This park was built for community, created with the input of neighbors, families, community leaders. This is a promise kept. I said, this is a promise kept. From the loop path to the playground, and I'm a school teacher, so y'all see me lecturing, right? From gathering areas to fitness features, this is a space shaped by the people who actually use it. And just as important, this is only the beginning of the journey. Our partnerships and community connections will keep this park activated, thriving for years to come. Thank you to Columbus Recreation and Parks and all the partners who made this space Linden can be proud of. Congratulations, Linden.
Thank you, Amber. We couldn't do it without you all, but I want to just give a few recognitions and special thanks to our project team, Craig Murphy, Jim Miller, Morgan Wade, Jamie, for leading this work with excellence. You know, I challenged them when I first came. Something I said is, I want different playgrounds. I want to make sure we have playgrounds that are different. I don't want the ordinary same playground. And when you look behind me, that purple, that teal, blue, whatever it is, I don't know what color that is, but it's awesome. And so now I'm challenging them to give me a destination playground. So they got a little bit more work to do. And I'm always pushing, because if we never push, we never be excellent. And so it's all about the city of Columbus being excellent. But I also want to thank a special big thanks to civil and environmental consultants, Builderscape Incorporated, Mid-States Recreation, Capstone and Associations, and then just recognition, Marilyn Mahaffey, St. Stephen's CEO, Linda Nelson, Pyramid CDC, Robert Caldwell, Linden Fresh Market, for making us healthy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rev Carter, We Are Linden. And you know, it's two people you can't miss, and that's them Troy men, community of Karen. Thank you, Adam Troy, Eric Troy, for being here. Together, all of you all, along with the neighborhood, helped turn this vision into reality and created a space that honors the Linden community. We're grateful that you all have taken this challenge, made it come to reality, put it into action, and now you're able to enjoy. So we're gonna go on over here and cut the ribbon so everybody can take part in it. Now, remember, Fresh Market, you providing the food, but we need some people on this fitness center over here. All right, let's get on over to the ribbon.